figured since we can't be out there in the glitz and glam, why not bring it to the boat? Woo!
Weather's getting colder and condensation has been an issue.
I think Emma and I did really good getting Teal an amazing Christmas present.
What I want to do is install 3 of these Caframo ventilation fans. These fans are now 100% installed.
This one works.
Looks like 2020 is starting off with a big bang because we got another winter system.
So we'll hunker down tonight and ride this one out. It's popping in close to 50, I would think. Just hail and rain and wind all night long. Okay, another gale today. It's ugly out here. This storm hit us with a punch last night. It's blowing force 10 out here right now. So close over here. I did everything I could to just pull the boat forward.
These past few days have been brutal.
Oh crap. A boat went down over here.
What better way to have fun is to swap roles. That looks about right.
Shallots.
Those are green onions or scallions.
Okay, I'll do that again.
Whew. Missed that one right there.
This one? Oh, nope. Yep.
We've been getting a lot of the same questions in the comment section of all our videos, so today we're going to answer them.
We have the Trojan T105 batteries. They've been working quite well for us. We do have a fan in here that sucks the air out.
And talk a little bit about our diesel heaters. We have 2 5 kW, so that's a total of 10 kilowatts of diesel heat.
Where does Compass go to the bathroom? He's trained to go on the pee pad.
Lunch is almost ready.
This is what I'm talking about.
But that's what we're about. It's not a race for us, it's a lifestyle. Look at that. Keeps the lines out of the bucket.
Let's talk solar. On a full sunny day, we put out about 20 amps of power. As you can see, we're not on the boat. We're going to show you a female's perspective of what it's like to live on SV Basic.
Yep, it's all about the girls, so Compass, you gotta go.
Teal and I have been involved in the cruising community for over 20 years. Our starter boat was a 41-foot trimaran named Savannah, and we absolutely loved her. We did not have an indoor shower. We showered outside. We were so happy to have that boat, and she taught me how to sail. Actually, that was where I learned how to cook. They brought over this monster crab. So, you know what I'm making tonight.
I always look forward to Lunar New Year. It's all about food, family, and best of all the kids get lucky money.
With this driving weather, I mean, days we were having 3 inches of rain and blowing 40s and 50s. We found a few little spots on the boat that need some attention. I'm gonna pull this window and reseal it. This is all done. This is a Force 10 stovetop. It's not designed to be out in this kind of weather.
This is the first of many projects.
It's a very special day here on SV Basic.
It's our 100th episode.
Okay, Onboard Lifestyle. 100 videos. Finally had our weather window. Please make it into Ilwaco tonight. The bars are open for the first time. Both the Grays Harbor and the Columbia Bar are both open at the same time since I can't remember. So this is it. Let's go. We're just sailing along here.
So we've been trying to sail from bar to bar, and I think that we've been doing pretty good. So we are now entering the mouth of the Columbia River.
Emma's at the helm. Took it over the bar.
We'll be in soon.
It's a good day. I feel good about it.
So we are here in Oahu and we're gonna spend a couple days here.
Hell yeah, we jumped right on that and went over and toured his boat.
Yeah, so thanks for the cod.
He gave us a couple of black cod. Lynn's super excited. Okay, you guys ready to go explore? That's enough. Let's head back.
We do a lot of projects on board, as simple as toothbrush holders.
We're gonna go to Cape Disappointment.
It's gonna be about
a
an
long route.
8-mile walk. Made it to Cape Disappointment Lighthouse. Plan this morning was to head to Warrenton, so we're gonna divert and go over to Astoria.
It is freezing out here. A little tight.
Just a bit.
So they gifted us with these amazing prime ribeye steaks. Do a pan sear and finish it off in the oven.
I'm so excited. Today we're going to Astoria's Maritime Museum.
Come on, Emma, let's do it.
The museum highlights the rich history of this area.
It's time to get to work. First project I want to tackle is a quick one. All my hardware lined up and my tools. Okay, the first one's in. And this hatch right here. And just started pissing water out of it. Lynn has sewed up a nice canvas cover.
The main thing that we are focusing on, getting a new boom that's made and designed for our boat, is none other than John Kuhn, who is the best that you can get to check out your rigging.
John inspected every inch of our rig and went into great detail of his findings. There's 5 big takeaways I got from our meeting.
Tonight, I'm going to be making crab mac and cheese.
Let's eat.
This situation with COVID-19 has affected the entire planet. We wanted to be in California here in a couple of weeks, but I don't see that happening. So where we're at is going to be a pretty safe place, at least for the immediate future.
Because of COVID-19, schools all around the United States closed, except for mine.
So you guys see, I have my pantry all out. I like doing these little inventory checks on all of our provisions.
So I'm really going to take a look at what future projects I have all the materials for and see what I could get done while we're being quarantined. I know Lynn's been eyeballing all this real estate.
Eyeballing? We have a deal!
And so I should be happy if I start busting out a few of these projects.
These guns, I got him up there.
Here I am, 61 feet up right now. How you guys doing down there? Until just the other day, we had a little problem. And here's what failed. Look at this. And I'll be able to fix this entire handset for $4.
Let's go check it out and see what our spinnaker looks like. Teal is good at a lot of things. Singing is not one of them.
La 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 la. Thank you very much. I'll be here all week. I think I need an Advil. Yeah. It's gonna work out nicely. Pretty sharp, I think. She did a great job on this bag.
We've been quarantined on board for over a month, and let's face it, life is so different. Recently, he challenged me to learn as many digits of pi that he knows.
3.1415992.
307.
Emma! I think I have a game plan. Let's stop right there and cheers. I am so happy with this new boom. Boy, these thread in nice. Okay, lay it on its side right here. Here it is. The new boom is on.
I planned something really special for my mom because it's Mother's Day. Ah, Miss Gobin, I see you've selected the Quarantine Mother's Day package on Salon Basic.
Today is splicing day.
Now what we're gonna do is pull this out, put a double Yale lock stitch in the eye splice. I've been asking Lynn for beef Wellington for years. She absolutely nailed it. Still in Astoria, Oregon. We've been here a lot longer than we anticipated, but that's short-lived. We're looking for windows to head south. Okay, so I've laid everything out. Lynn had a great idea to put just a tape dam around this in case I lose one of those bearings. Well, that didn't work.
Bags are done.
Okay, to the right.
My right or your right? I caught you.
Oh,
What are you doing? A weather window opening in the next few days. It is crunch time right now.
we're going up to do the topping lift and then I'll bring you back down.
Okay.
Got it?
Yeah. I'm freezing my butt off.
I've been keeping Lynn real busy, haven't I?
Yeah. I'll get up if you need me to, but really, my body is sore. That rigging is hard work. What do you think, Compass? You ready to go?
Feels good to be underway.
Yep, it feels really good.
Okay, we're getting close to the mouth of the Columbia. We're good to go to cross the bar. Just light winds out here right now, but we're doing about 6 knots. We're just gonna drift on down the coast, and we should be tucked into Newport here in a half an hour. Here we are, Newport.
God, it feels so good to be out sailing again. 3 beautiful Dungeness crab. I'm going to be making us crab asparagus omelets with avocado.
A new port to explore. I'd say that's about 4 feet deep.
We officially now have a teenager on board.
Thank you! Teal Gobin is the most handsome, talented, best dad in the whole world. Happy Father's Day to all the dads out there.
Looks like somebody is sick. The water stream on our outboard was a little low. This is a bigger project and is really outside of my comfort zone. Oops. Oh, damn.
It worked! Woohoo!
Coos Bay, here we come.
Six and a half knots, and we hit a thud, and it was a shark.
We pissed it off, I'll tell you that. We're timing this bar crossing on a flood tide. Emma is forward on crab pot watch. Well, here we are, tucked into the Charleston Marina. So we're gonna enjoy some good seafood while we're here. We're gonna explore around.
I know you want to go right in there.
Yes, please.
Okay, go.
I gotta say, outboard has never run better.
I have an addiction to oysters right now.
While the girls are off getting their oysters, I've got a full foot of backsplice at least.
And I can honestly say that I am very satisfied with our oyster intake.
But it's time to go. Got about a 8 to 10 hour run. Okay, we're heading across the bar. Between Cape Blanco, Cape Mendocino. A lot of people get beat up in this area of the Pacific Northwest. You know, I've been through here a dozen times by sailboat. This is by far the nicest.
Life's not too hard on this kid.
Seas are still flat, we got lots of wind, and tons of speed just on a jib only. We've made our turn around the Orford Reef.
About 6.2 knots, just with the jib. This is awesome.
Here we are, tucked into Port Orford. Nick of time, it's blowing 25 now. Anchor's up, let's get going. It's a calm day out here. It's supposed to be blowing 30 to 55 for the next 5 days. This will around that and enter the Chetco River. This is Brookings, Oregon.
Something really unexpected happened to us last night while we were anchored in Port Orford.
You guys, look, a drone.
A drone?
A drone?
But the Coast Guard is flying double red triangle flags. That's a gale warning out there. So we'll be here another 2 days.
Earlier, she and Teal dropped the dinghy because we are going to go for a little boat ride and explore the Chetco River.
A little bit of fog this morning. California, here we come.
California bound, baby.
It's so much more comfortable going south than it is north right now. Well, here we are in the St. George Channel. Visibility is still about at least a mile, literally around that rock for the entrance to Crescent City. Ideal conditions to enter the harbor.
And I get to go fishing again, I'm so excited.
Tucked into Crescent City, California. I've never seen a marina that is built this stout. I mean, take a look at this.
The real magic begins because, guys, I have been waiting for this. I am making Vietnamese banh mi sandwiches. So, we're finally in California.
Now that we're in California, we get a new fishing license.
You know the rules. Don't come back without a fish.
We're going fishing. I hooked like 10 of these, but this is the one that I actually landed. We're coming back with our bounty.
This makes me so happy. We're having tacos tonight. Yeah, this is 7 inches.
It's what I do.
I know that Teal is doing some route planning. Do I need some wine for this?
I think you know the answer to that. Due south, about 45 miles, is Trinidad Head. That's where we hope to anchor tonight.
This was a calm and leisurely sail down the coast. That is, until the last 10 minutes.
Tucked in behind Trinidad Head. I hate it and I love it. We catch a nice big rock in the rockna and we lose steering. So I disable the ram. It's time to get out of here. We'll limp on into Eureka. Took me a minute to balance the rudders. I could just use the engine controls to somewhat navigate a straight line. We are on limited steering as we enter the harbor.
These types of situations don't worry me because my parents always have a great handle on things.
Not bad. We are now in Eureka, California. Teal now is working on disassembling the ram. Gonna be hard to get out?
No, it should come right out, I think. Looks like it's perfect. Look at this. I'm gonna put my best mechanic on it. Emma, you ready?
I'm ready. Let's do this. It's all done and ready to install. I think I did a pretty good job.
It's been getting worse and worse. It's just been degrading down to no signal at all. Looks like that was a successful installation.
I checked the weather. It looks really good.
I've been watching it.
Does that mean we get to leave tomorrow?
I don't see why not. This is dead calm and foggy. You know, I don't really care that it's this calm because Cape Mendocino is my nemesis.
The wind's finally picked up and we are about 15 miles from Shelter Cove. We're doing about 6.5, almost 7 knots.
This is our home for the night. It was a beautiful anchorage, but we're on a lee shore in a roadstead anchorage, so it's a bit unnerving. I was watching my anchor watch system closely, and we're off to Fort Bragg.
This bird hit our boat. I want to see if it can fly now that it's all dry. Oh! At one point, the fog lifted just in time for us to pass through a large pod of blue whales. Like eerie out here. I keep seeing like water crash where I didn't even know there were like rocks.
We're coming in on a flood tide. 93 feet, I think, is the clearance on this. But look at this entrance.
Well, that seemed easy. There is nothing better than that along this coast.
Okay, thanks for the fish, guys.
All right.
For today, we're just gonna do a quick, easy sear on the tuna.
Okay, this looks delicious. Let's dig in, everyone.
Finally, we're getting some sunshine so that we can do some exploring and not be socked in fog. We have been up since 5:30 this morning getting ready to leave because it's time.
I am so excited. I can smell bacon right now, and yeah.
Constantly cooking for this crew.
Not making any speed records today, but we're getting there. We're off of Point Arena right now. Still not gonna make it before dark, it looks like. The water pump had blown, so we ended up sailing all the way into the bay last night. I'm gonna change out the water pump this morning, then we'll head in to the harbor.
Parts are on order. It's gonna be a couple days before we get it, so might as well explore this area before we head out.
That's the king.
Is it
Yeah.
king?
Yeah, little one.
I think I'm a little excited. Make something great with it tonight.
This lasted 1,367 hours. Okay, let's get this installed. Okay, I want you to start the port engine.
Starting port engine.
Looks like we're ready to go. Well, here we are, leaving Bodega Bay. That's not fog you see in the background. That's wildfire smoke. We've been camped out inside the boat just trying to get some fresh air. No, I'm not filming in sepia mode. Just smoky and sooty. I mean, look at these decks. So off to Drake's Bay.
Just when we thought that we would be out of the fog, we hit all of this smoke and haze.
At one point during the passage, a talented warbler hung out with us for about an hour.
Amazing how many whales we've seen. Point Reyes, right here. We're gonna swing wide around this and be dropping a hook in Drake's Bay.
So how does it feel to drop anchor in daylight hours?
Feels warm.
Here we are in Drake's Bay.
Fun fact, Drake's Bay was first visited by Sir Francis Drake.
It was a nice night at anchor. Very calm, protected anchorage. We're about 27 miles from the Golden Gate Bridge.
This is so cool. We're finally in the San Francisco Bay.
I just love this approach.
At anchor in Sausalito.
So we are just settled in, anchored in Richardson Bay. So happy that the smoke and the haze has lifted. Teal went over and he's getting our tanks filled. There's the captain.
So here's our home for the night, Paradise Cove.
I have the worst fear of bridges. But skid.
Okay, we dropped the hook in China Camp.
So the wind's picked up. Looks like he's dragging right into us.
Looks like they handled it. Let's get them into shore and they'll go exploring. Okay, you girls have fun.
Really good hike, right, Emma?
It's so beautiful, and we actually saw a bunch of deer.
So I'm gonna give this anchorage a 2 out of 10. But it's time to go. So we're gonna sail across the San Pablo Bay. Well, my morning just got a little better. I could smell. What do I smell in there?
Bacon!
There's a new wildfire not too far from here. You know, we've dropped the hook here in Benicia, try to get inside and keep the smoke out of the cabin.
It is really nice to be on a dock again after being on the hook for almost 2 weeks. The water is so much warmer. Cannonball.
Ready to head back out again for probably another week. And then at that point, it's the big move to Napa Marina. Are you a little nervous?
Yeah, I'm nervous. Look at this. That gives us about 5 feet of clearance.
Crash!
Ah.
We did it!
Okay, let's go.
Super graceful.
It's a bunch of plastic wrapped around the prop.
So this is a big day for us. We are heading into Napa Marina.
One of these always looks so narrow when you come in.
We have a couple hours before our haul out time. It's nothing like a clean dinghy though, come on.
There you go again.
Oh God. We're gonna be stationed here and probably within the hour we'll be out of the water.
This is a great place for us to finally get a couple of these big projects done. I know it feels like we were just pulled out, but it's been over 14 months. We were due for a haul out. First, I want to take a look at the paint. Some were hits, some were misses. Our bottom paint. We use the Interlux Fiberglass Bottom Coat Aqua. Is our top coat and our boot stripe. We use Interlux Brightside. It's a single part enamel. It's a polyurethane. Actually, we didn't even put a paint on the bridge deck. We only primered it. We used the Interlux Interprotect 2000E. Okay, we used a different product on our sail drives. It was the Interlux Trilux 3.3. Paint has 100% failed. It does not stick on everything.
Yes,
hang on, hold still. Stop, you got some paint on you.
Yes. Yeah. Yes. 100 times yes. I'm gonna be sanding the heck out of this cockpit. Who says you can't eat well on the hard, right? We went to the store and got all the wood for the temporary framework for the hardtop.
Well, this is exciting. Finally starting the hardtop. Double checked with the National Weather Service, and they actually increased it to 55 to 70 knot. Winds are starting to ramp up a little bit more. We're doing pretty good. We're shimming and shaking a little. The height of the storm is still about 4 or 5 hours away. It's supposed to pick up another 20 to 30 miles an hour wind. No!
He inadvertently hits the wrong button and takes 100 creepy pictures of himself.
But you gotta admit, that storm, it was interesting.
It was not a natural feeling because we're not supposed to be on stilts and jacks. It's just the boat shook.
Lynn's anxious to get this up, so let's do this. Well, this feels massive up here. We started the structure. This is just a temporary structure to form our new hardtop over.
This is going to add so much more living space for us. Are you enjoying this cockpit? I'm enjoying this cockpit.
It's amazing.
Teal is out there right now talking to our aluminum fabricator.
I had to call on my muscle already to lift this out of here. Just spent the last few hours filling in the majority of these strong backs. It's all complete and ready for the panels.
Teal says thicken epoxy a lot. When you hear that, take a shot.
Spent the good part of yesterday laying out these panels.
This is not my idea of a romantic afternoon.
Lynn added some colloidal silica to thicken up my epoxy.
Thicken epoxy!
This is the last of the panel seams. We'll let this thickened epoxy
Thicken epoxy!
fire off. We have our fabric. This substrate is all tied together with thickened epoxy.
Thicken epoxy!
We're all set to start laying the fabric down. We laid down this cloth nice and flat. Just keep working it. Eventually it all lays down. Okay, it's time to sand the field now. And fair just a small amount. Let's get at it.
He's been a little grumpy. Look at the size of this one. Let's get to work.
We have 3 layers now down of 10-ounce cloth. There's not one layer that lines up with one previous to it.
Time to release the top from the mold and flip it over.
Blocking this up now so we can use the same form. I want to inlay a more durable material that handles compression much better. And that's how I do it.
Teal is now up in our stateroom, down for the count. It's gonna be me today working on some projects. So, let's get to work.
How's it going down there?
It's fine, don't worry about it.
I'm gonna come down and check out what's going on.
Not if you can't move, no. I think we did so good. We know Teal's gonna come down and check it out. He just can't help himself.
Well, I gotta hand it to the girls. They really did step up. Lynn has me on light duty, so I could do a couple things. Faired the seams. Every layer is getting more and more solid. Feels good.
Carl and Curtis are grounded.
So we went and bought one. Go forward on this and really slow. Been feeling a little bit like Groundhog's Day. Just lamination after lamination. Start shaping this top in.
No heavy lifting, mister.
Feeling much better. Feeling spry.
Ruth and Garrett were generous enough to lend us a table saw. Thank you so much, you guys.
Yeah, no worries.
It's really light.
Yeah. This is our light soffit. Just tack it to my outline here with a little hot glue. This should go pretty quick. Oh, and bonus, check this out. Our post came in.
Let me just say, I am so happy that Teal is back to his normal self and I can be back up here doing what I love, which is cooking.
We started the edge detail around the hardtop. Called in the birthday girl.
So cold down here. And curve the corners so that we can bend them.
It's my mom's birthday, so we're gonna make her a cake from scratch. Psych, we're just gonna make it out of a box. But we're gonna cover it in love. Just kidding, frosting.
So let's get to work. Hot. We gotta make it look smoother. Happy birthday to you. Beginning of each day, I like to get another layer down on the inside of this light soffit. Not too worried about making this look pretty. Boy, that just feels like glass right now. It's all been sanded out smooth, and we're getting there.
We're going to start working on the cap of our soffit.
Got news for you, there's more glass layup on that too. And it'll hold its shape. What do you think, Lynn?
Looks good.
Convincing.
I think this was a successful layup.
Here they are. This panel stands at 22.5 ounces.
Someone's a little excited. We're nervous.
Okay, let's hit it. So we're good there. We have 18, 19, 20.
Thank you so much, Dr. Payne. Happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
We wanted to wish you a very Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays.